What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 16 gameplay here. I got an online ranked match versus a random opponent. My opponent has the Dallas Cowboys. I got the Seattle Seahawks, suggested by a few subscribers actually, but I think one in particular has suggested the other day. But at any rate, let's talk about this NBA Finals Game 6. Oh my goodness, man. First thing I want to say, right from the gate, that the referees were awful, man. I mean, these referees was just, I don't understand, man. These referees were just, for a good portion of the game, they were just go. In my opinion, the referees have too much control over the game. That's just my personal opinion. They gotta find some way to referee the referees. You know, I don't even know how they could do that. I mean, because you do get replays, but you can't do replays the whole game. You just have to rely. You just have to hope and pray that referees make the right decisions. And a good portion of the times, I just don't have a lot of faith in that. Not even at high school games. I mean, sometimes the high school games, when they call the games, the refereeing is horrible at times. But not all the time. I don't want to make it sound like all the time, but it's times where it's like, man, you could have made a better call than that. You could have made a no call. Sometimes you don't gotta, just because you blow the whistle, you can resend the whistle blow. You don't gotta say something just because you blew the whistle. You don't want to look like you just want to say something in the moment. You don't want to look like a fool or something like that. You're not gonna look like a fool if you resend the whistle blown. No, you're okay. Besides that, LeBron James played a heck of a game. The Cavaliers as a whole, they played better. They deserved to win this game. They played better, so I will say that. You know what I mean? I think the Warriors are in trouble. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think the Warriors are in trouble. The only reason why I think they're in trouble because Andrew Bogut, he's out for the rest of the finals. He's out, and he's not necessarily tier 1 pivotal, at least as far as offense. But he is their defensive anchor and their best defensive center. And the main reason why he's so valuable because he doesn't have to score because of what all the other 4 people on the court can do. Number 2, Iguodala's back is hurting. He clearly has something wrong with him. He was hobbling on the court. It just didn't look good. So I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm not sure if the Warriors going to be able to fix that by the next game, which I think is Sunday. I'm not sure what day it is. But they got to at least get Iggy back in there. If they got Iggy back in there, I like the Warriors to win. Without Iggy, I think they're going to lose. I just think Iggy is too valuable of a player for them to lose. Just way, way too valuable. You know, you can't lose a guy like him, man. He's just too valuable to lose and then ask these guys to win a game of this magnitude. I just think it's too hard. But Steph Curry gets ejected. I was like, oh, I never seen him that pissed off. I'm not going to put him on the plank. You know, I'm not going to act like, you know, he's not human. But I have to admit, I was a little shocked when he threw that mouthpiece. You know what I mean? I gotta be 100% honest with y'all. Oh my goodness, man. That was just that was wild right there. But I understood his frustration, though. I understood he was frustrated. You know, that last call that he got. You know, I mean, technically, you know, they had to call it because LeBron James fell, I guess. You know what? They didn't have to call it. They could have just let him fall and he could have passed it. But, you know, that was a little bit of a ticky-tack foul. Did he foul him technically? Yeah. I mean, but was that a foul, you know, that you call? I just don't know. You know what I mean? You know, if the thing with it is, if you look at the spot on the ball where they're at, you know, if LeBron James throws a bad pass, that could be a layup or a 3-point shot by LeBron and them. Maybe for the Warriors. You know, it's just a tough call right there. But a couple of those calls before that, like when he ripped Kyrie Irving, that was a clean rip, man. Somebody said something about that there was body contact. I mean, Kyrie Irving is running into him, so it's going to be a little bit of body contact. That's why he went for the rip, because Kyrie Kyrie showed the ball, and then he gave him chest to chest. So that was a bad call right there. And that could have been a layup. Like, the thing with this, it was just hard. It was a little hard to watch the game to a degree, and it was hard. I know it's hard for the Warriors to get completely in rhythm because every time you turn around, there was a call being made. So it just, I don't know. It was just, you know, it's hard to get rhythm like that. And then when you you're on the brink of fouling out, and one of your next best players and Draymond Green's on the brink of fouling out, and I think somebody else had like 4, and I don't know. It's just too much stopping of the game as far as like the referees are just, and like like the crazy thing of it is, and this is no offense to the referees. So, there's certain games like this game where I know their names and everything. That shouldn't be. Why? Why should I know the referee games? I mean, matter of fact, I'm looking at the foul right now because I got my TV on mute. But I'm looking at the foul right now. I'm thinking like, it didn't even look like. When you look at it again, it don't even look like a foul. Man, Steph Curry was pissed, man. I think I know I'd have been pissed too, man. And then the referees, they get to walk away and walk back on the court, man. And nothing happens to them. I don't know. I guess it's the way it goes, man. But nothing happens to them, then you can't say nothing about them in the press conference. You get fined. They get so protected, man. They get protected like that, like they're a little kid getting bullied on the court. There's too much power for me, man. I just can't. I can't take it sometimes. But anyway, man, Cleveland Cavaliers played a better game. Let's not get away from, what really happened to LeBron James. What people got to understand is that LeBron James is the smartest person on the court. People got to be mindful of that, including Steve Kerr. The reason why I say Steve Kerr, because he left Iggy out there on the court. You cannot leave a back-hurting Iggy on the court. You got too many guys on your bench that's feasible to put in, opposed to letting Iggy be out there. I know the game was close, and I know Iggy probably made better decisions, but the problem of it is, on defensively, he was okay, but he still was a liability. But offensively, he was incapable of doing anything. He was having wide open shots and layups, and he just passed it up. So when he's doing stuff like that, you can't have him out there. I mean, but shout out to the Cavaliers, man. They did an outstanding job, man. They played a great game. You can't take that from them. Warriors almost had it though. They was fighting in there. I thought it was gonna be like one of those games. I thought it was gonna be like kind of like that game when when they came back on us because Klay Thompson tried to bring him back by himself. He was hitting threes and all types of stuff. Yeah, man, it was crazy, man. But shout out to my opponent in this game. Much love, much respect. Game 7, I'll tell you guys. I guess I'll tell you guys eventually when who I think is going to win. I got to think about it. I got to see what all is going on and who's going to play and who's not going to play and stuff like that. Shout out to my opponent one more time. Shout out to the subscribers or the subscriber that wanted some Seattle Seahawks gameplay. Hopefully that fulfill the need. If you want me to play with a Pacific team, let me know. I'll do the best I can to deliver that mail and knock down that pin for you guys. Know how I do. Your boy.